In 4-2 Work Together, we're going to be posting to the general ledger. We're given a chart of accounts here, and it says a completed journal and general ledger accounts are given below. Your instructor will guide you through the following example. Leonard Witkowski owns a service business that uses the following accounts. So here are our accounts, and our directions say post all entries in the general journal. We know that the general journal lists all our transactions in chronological order. But by looking at the journal page, it's difficult to tell how much cash we have on hand or what amount of supplies we have on hand. How much money have we earned from sales, or how much have we paid in rent expense this fiscal period. So in order to pull out those amounts and so that we know those balances, we're going to post them to the ledger. To do that, what we do is we take it line by line. So on March 1st, we have a $5,000 debit to cash, and the document number for that is R1. We're going to come down to the general ledger, and I'm going to find the cash ledger, and in the cash ledger I'm going to put March 1st, and my posting reference here comes from my general journal and my page number. So this posting number is going to be G1. I had a debit for $5,000, and cash has a debit normal balance. So my debit normal balance will be this $5,000. I've completed posting this entry, so now I'm going to take my account number and I put this back up here in the post reference column. And this indicates that this line has been posted. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Leonard Witkowski Capital account. So I come down here and I find Leonard Witkowski Capital, and that was also on March 1st. It's from General Journal, page 1, so it's going to be G1. That was a credit for $5,000, and I enter my credit balance of $5,000. This is account number 310, so I take my 310 and I put it up here in the post reference column to indicate that I have now posted this entry to the ledger. Next, I have an entry on March 3rd. I have a debit for $660 to prepaid insurance. So I'm going to go to prepaid insurance. Again, that was March 3rd. It's from General Journal, page 1. It's a debit for $660, and I'm going to have a debit balance because I have a debit normal balance in prepaid insurance. And I'm going to take my $140 and put it back up here in the post reference column, indicating that this line, this entry in the journal, has been posted to the ledger. Cash is next. So this time I have a credit to cash for $660 on March 3rd. I put in the date. Again, it's General Journal, page 1. I have a credit for $660. Now, cash has a debit normal balance. It will only ever have a debit balance. So, because I have a debit here and a credit here, I need to subtract my $660 from my $5,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $5,000 minus $660, and I end up with $4,340, and that's what I'm going to put here in my debit balance. I take my 110 and I put it up here, and I am done posting this entry to the general ledger.